Hey everybody, this is Dean Jacobs. Back in Nebraska, getting ready to go to this place, Africa, man. I've been running around like with my head cut off trying to get ready for this trip to Africa because I'm leaving tomorrow. So as I promised earlier today, I'm a little late on my broadcast, so hey, sorry about that. But I'm going to go through, I spread my stuff all over my living room floor. I'm going to go through the stuff, I'm going to flip me around, that I put together to show you what I'm going to take with me to Africa for a month-long journey through Africa. So if you got anybody who you know who loves to travel and wants some ideas, because I got some pretty cool tips, because this is not my first rodeo, as we like to say here in Nebraska. I got some pretty good tips because I've packed now through 55 countries around the world. So this is not my first go at this. So I've got some things that I'm going to share with you guys today that are pretty cool, save a little money, give you some insight, speed up that learning curve so you can be on your way traveling where it is that you want to go. So, ready? Give me some hearts if you want to go. We're just going to go anyway. So I got a ton of stuff to do before I get ready to go and before I start heading to Africa. Where in Africa am I going? Right, good question. As I head to my living room to share with you what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually be going to Uganda and to Rwanda. I'm going to Uganda for a month. Well, actually, Uganda for 3 weeks and Rwanda for about 3 weeks. So it's going to be all right. So I'm going to show you some of the things that I put together. But the first thing, before you start packing and doing anything, you got to do one of these things. It's called a list. A list. So that way, when you're freaking out like I am right now, with only so much time to get ready for your trip, you got a list you can go back to when your head starts to spin, start spinning around, like where am I going, what am I doing? Go back to the list. A list. Write it down. Or type it up if that's what works for you. I actually like to write. It just always works better for me. Right? You go back to your list. Say what it is you're going to take. So I'm going to go through this list, and I'm going to show you exactly what is on the list and some other things. All right? Sound good? So you got any questions, man? Give me a shout out. Tell me what you know. If there's something that you wanted me to show you specifically about what I'm going to be taking with me to Africa, or if you just want to tag along with us, right? Hey! A big shout out to TJ and Lily. I'm glad they love that book, man. JJ's kids, they're on my Facebook. If you want to see the most cutest kids in the world, unless they're your own kids, right? But if you want to like see the most awesome cute kids, go to my Facebook, ExplorewithDean, all one word, because they are just the cutest kids holding my animal book, my award-winning animal book that I published here about a year and a half, 2 years ago. Animals from all over the world that I photographed. By the way, on that note, one of the things I'm going to do is go out and capture some of the beauty of these amazing animals. Great for learning their letters. Cool. I'm just glad that you're enjoying that book, man. So anyway, I'm going to go out and get some photos of these amazing animals that we share the planet with. So instead of taking a gun or a compound bow or anything like that, the only thing I'm going to be shooting with is my camera. So any of you guys out there who really love nature and who are actually kind of disturbed by all this stuff that's been going on with this trophy hunting with this dude in Minnesota and this other dude in Pennsylvania, I want you to share this podcast with this Periscope, or share my website, deanjacobs.org, because I'm going to be putting photos and videos on there just to remind us, hey man, that we share this world with these incredible creatures that do not deserve to be on somebody's wall, but deserve to be hopping around in their natural habitat and environment, living the life that they were designed. God did not put us on this planet to wipe them off the face of the earth. He put them here for us to be good stewards of and be responsible, right? So if you're as passionate about wildlife as I am, hey, share my stuff with, that I'm going to be going. I'm going to Africa tomorrow. And on Saturday, get this, I'm standing in Nebraska right now. Outside, this is my, sunlight. Anyway, just trust me, right outside the back window here, this is Fremont, Nebraska. On Saturday, I'm going to be on a safari in the middle of Uganda, tracking down the amazing wildlife that call that place home. Lions, elephants, hippos. So if you're an animal lover, share my website and my information with others, and let's go capture some of this beauty. Let me share some of this beauty with you so we can be reminded of this incredible place that we call home and the animals that were here. So all right, enough on that. Right. Hey, by the way, so if there are any specific animals you want me to photograph on in Africa here, how big a bag? All right, JJ, that's a good hint. Let's get on with this packing stuff, right? All right, so first things first. You're awesome, JJ. And JJ, if you guys don't know JJ McGregor, you should. That guy, he's got his stuff together. All right. Yep, that's me. You in at Cedar Street. That's where I call home, Fremont, Nebraska. I'm live, broadcasting live from my house here in Fremont, Nebraska. So, all right. Back to JJ's question. Backpack. See this thing here? This bag right behind me is an Arc'teryx. This baby has been with me ever since I started traveling. It's been through 55 countries all over the world. I've been using it for since I first started traveling in 2001. It's the same backpack. Now, it's a little expensive. It's an Arc'teryx, but why? It's a little more expensive because this baby has been through the mill and back, and it's still running and gunning. Now, I'm not getting paid to say that for Arc'teryx. I am just a big believer. If they got stuff, please pick up. All right, now we're doing that. I think we pick up with our dog. Most of the time. If not, we'll work on it better. All right, so we got this backpack that's been with me for 6 years. It's going to take me through some more countries. It's actually going to take me right now, going with me through Uganda and Rwanda. All right, so that's my backpack right there, Arc'teryx. Good. Now, let's see. Clothes. Clothes is really critical. You gotta make sure you bring the right clothes with you, otherwise, you can take stuff with you that you don't need, or you end up bringing stuff with you that you don't use, and things like that. So, we're gonna go through this clothing list. Do a little bit of a job here. Okay, first of all, t-shirts. In here, I have 4 t-shirts. 4. Only one made of cotton. Everything else made with campoline. Why campoline? Because it dries fast. It's lightweight, feels good, so it's kind of silky, this silky kind of campoline thing. So 4 of these. More than that. And maybe I'll even leave one of these back, because you know what you do? You just wash them. Wash them, and then you wear them again. By the way, you don't wear them when you travel, at least if you're going to travel the way I do, you don't wear them just once and wash. You know, you maybe wear it a couple times, unless you're like running a marathon and you're really, you got way more dirt and stuff going on. How many changes do I take? Depending on what we're talking about, right? Got 4 t-shirts. This little bag here. To the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's probably 1 too many, but that's 4 long sleeve shirts. Ex-official in particular, I really like them. Why? Because they wear like iron. I'm still wearing some shirts from my first trip that I did her all the way around the world. Still using them after they've been through, 50-some countries. I really like it, ex-official. So a little shout out to them. A little more expensive, but it goes back once again. You get what you pay for. Right? And of course, it's got my name on it, right? Here, let me show you. I forget my name a lot. Long sleeve, yep, long sleeve, because you can always roll those sleeves up. These are the safari shirts. They dry fast. So, hang them out. As long as it's not raining, too humid, you can hang them up. They dry out fast, and you're good to go. Nobody cares if it's wrinkle or anything like that. Usually, if they just care about as long as it's clean enough, it doesn't really stink up the plastic. Because for what it's worth, I always take public transportation. I do not have a private car or chauffeur or anything like that. I don't have the kind of budget for that. Because you don't have to wait for that kind of budget to go explore. I go on a private tour. I go on my own. I figure it out. Here we go. That's part of the adventure. It's also part of the joy of discovering something. Put yourself at the mercy of the world and see what shows up along the way. You know what I mean? Okay. All right. What else? Underwear. I don't know. Should I be showing my underwear? Well, inside here are 5 changes of underwear. These are ex-official or Patagonia. Patagonia just changed their style and their fabric here recently. So I got the older versions of Patagonia. Boxers. I'm a boxer guy with pattern. All right, maybe TMI. All right, but in that sense, quick drying material, silky kind, campoline material once again. So you wash them, they dry out quick. You're good to go. That sound good? Any questions on that? Or do you actually want to see this stuff? Nobody give me a shot out there, so I'm going to plan on that you don't. Okay, how many pairs of socks? Ex-official socks. Once again, just good stuff. I'm a loyal fan of ex-official. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pair, right? 4 pairs of socks. That's it. Same colors. Green or brown. By the way, if you look at my clothing, you'll see it's all earth tones. So it's all mix and match. I call it the Granimal versions of packing. I don't know if anybody remembers Granimals or if they still make that stuff. Remember that stuff from JCPenney that made Granimals, right? Where you can mix and match, elephants go to elephants, strass, that kind of stuff. That's because it was all color coordinated for people like me who do not know how to do that kind of stuff. Well, this is my Granimal version. What I do is I just browns and blues and tans and greens, anything that can mix and match, maybe a little black in there, and then we're good to go. So you can change it around. You don't have to have a lot of different types of clothes. And for the most part, people really don't care. I just feel better when my clothes match. Just a little. All right. Okay. What else? Over here. Oh, pants. Pants is a big one too, right? How many long pants and how many shorts and pants and things like that? I get that question all the time about packing. What I got here? Voila. It's official. Again, long pairs of pants. These are jungle pants. Okay. Dry fast. Why? So that way we don't have to sit around waiting for our clothes to dry to get on to the next place. Cool. Awesome, JJ, man. Great to see you. Thanks for checking in. So I got a tan pair, I got a green pair, and then I have another green pair. So 3 pairs of long pants. Okay. And then 2 pairs of shorts. Like short pants, like what I got on now. Like quick drying. And then 1 pair of swim trunks. Why am I bringing 1 pair of swim trunks? Especially for a guy that doesn't want to swim. I'm bringing a pair of swim trunks because I'm fine on the white water after the White Nile and Uganda. I like to have swim trunks to do that. Alright? So those are what I got in the pants. Now, I got a great travel trip for you. So if you guys, anyone out there really loves to travel, here's a cool travel tip. Look what I have put these things in. Anybody recognize that? Well, if you do your own laundry, you will. That is a dryer bag, right? A 99-cent dryer bag. Actually, you can get like a pack of 2 or 3 of them for $1.50 or something like that at Walmart or Target, instead of these really fancy. And I got a couple of really fancy ones because they have a little bit different shape. But a dryer bag, right? To help me keep my clothes sorted so they're not just all dumped down into one big mess. Things that sort out really quicker. And it's a good way to keep things, spend a lot less time trying to find your clothes, digging them out of a backpack. So that's my insider tip number 1. Use dryer bags to keep your clothes separate and save you a lot of time. And they're cheap, man. They're cheap. When you're done, it's like, if they get a hole in them, I'm sorry, done deal. But I'm still using the same ones. They're pretty sturdy. Okay, what else we got in here? Jackets, right? So what kind of jacket would I bring? Well, I bring a rain jacket with me. Bring me a rain jacket. A black one. Earth tone. Matches again, right? Got a black rain jacket. Oh, gotta hang on the dog. Rusty. No. Get down, buddy. Good. Sorry. This is what you get when you're filming at home. So, rain jacket. And then, of course, a black fleece. So it's layers. You're not taking a winter jacket. Now, Africa, everyone thinks Africa is really warm. It all depends on the elevation that you're at. If you get higher in elevation, it gets cooler. Lower elevation, warmer, right? So it all depends on the elevation. So I like to do layers. And plus, Rwanda actually gets really cool at night. I don't believe it. Everybody thinks Africa's one big hot savannah. No, Rwanda actually gets a lot of rain. That's why they got some rainforest there. And it cools down almost every night, especially in the higher elevations of Rwanda. You never guess who hangs out in the higher elevations of Rwanda, besides Dean Jacobs. Mountain guys. I lived with for 7.5 months, which was pretty cool, which is another story that we'll save for another time. Alright, what else? Now here's the next part's tricky, because it is camera gear. Man, what are we doing? It all depends what you want to do, what you're good to capture in that regard. So I bring way more camera gear than most people should because I want to capture it so I can bring it back and show with our look back here. So we remember that we have this amazing, incredible, beautiful world that we share. So I want to get the best photos and the best video possible. So share it with you. How many of you guys, anybody out there like animals, photos of animals? Give me some hearts if you like some animals. All right. So, new video camera. Pretty excited about this stuff, man. So I know that's going to help me capture some of those stuff. I'm just going to, voila. See, that's my Canon video camera. And it has a shotgun mic on it, so that gives me a chance to actually get some really good video, and it zooms out really far. So I'm really stoked about this because I know that's going to give me some great video of the animals, in particular hippos, elephants, giraffes, lions. That's what I'm going after to see in Uganda, and chimpanzees. I've never hung out with chimpanzees, and I was reading that you can actually, there's one safari where you can hang out with them for a whole day. And who wants to go hang out with a chimp for a day? And I do. Sign me up. I'm ready to go. What else do I got going on here? Well, tripod. Have a tripod. If you're going to do any kind of videoing whatsoever, man, you got to have a tripod. Just do. I mean, you can hand hold some stuff, but if you really want to reach way out and get any kind of animal shot video that's got any decent quality to it, it needs to be on a tripod. Otherwise, it's going to be up and down and all over the place, and it's just not going to serve it, right? And you'll feel like you're on a boat, and that's not so good. All right. So, and then I also bring a monopod here. Monopod. For those, I have this huge long lens, Nikon 300, right? I have this huge lens, and I want to reach out and get some amazing photos. So why is that? Okay, well, the longer you can reach out to get into take photos of some of these animals, the less invasive it is, all right? So it's a way less stressful for animals to do that, all right? A couple other things. Wireless mic for my video so I can get some good quality talking about some of the things I'm doing. So I'm bringing a wireless mic. This is a cool little device that I've taken into the rainforest in South America, the Amazon rainforest here recently. It's called an InReach. Voila. InReach. What that allows me to do, I can send a signal no matter where I am, anywhere in the world. No matter where, anywhere in the world, and it can post it to Facebook and pick a posting, or I can send any messages to my family and friends to make sure and let them know everything's okay. So this is really handy. InReach. Oh, one more packing tip. Look what it's packed in. Ziploc. Does that cost a lot of money? Cost a lot of money? No. So there's a great little packing tip there. Ziploc bags are really handy. Voila. East Africa. Lonely Planet. Awesome guidebook. Really does a great job. So stoked because this one just came off the printing press July 1st, 2015. So it has all the up-to-date information. So I'm really stoked about that. Of course, what am I going to go see? Animals, man. You gotta have bring some information so that way I can review my homework, do a little bit of homework, and talk with a little bit of intelligence about what's going on with the animals there. I have a couple of them. Still debating whether to bring both of these, but I've read a lot of good reviews on them, and from what, especially this one, talks about the behavior of the animals. That looks pretty good. Cameras, Fujifilm, right? Great digital camera. This one's small. This one will be on my side, so that way, if I want to get some of those photos of people, shots that are non-invasive, or kind of casual, I can take photos. The back screen flips up on this baby, which I really like. So the back screen flips up, so I can hold it any way, and I can just hold it down and still look down the camera, and I can see what it's taking a picture of. So that's a great tool. So people don't even know what you're doing, and I like to get more photos that are less stiff that way. You know what I mean? Okay. And then of course a battery charger for the rechargeable batteries that go with the camera, because all the good high-end cameras, you lose your battery, you're done. You can't buy replacement batteries abroad, so you got to make sure you bring enough rechargeable batteries that fit that particular camera style or brand. Headset kind of stuff for those long rides that I want to listen to a little bit of music, check out, or listen to one of my people that are fans of Brendan Burchard. If you don't know him, man, you should check him out. That guy's always acting out. He's one of the guys that's inspired me to say, "Quit my dreams, go out there, explore the world." All right, let's keep going before all the blood runs out of my arm. Big lenses. I have a huge. I'm actually going to turn this camera around. All right, using my lenses. There's a big lens here. That's my 300. That's my big. That's the ones that are going to really help me get some great animal shots on the body. Nikon D3S. This inside here is a teleconverter. So it'll take my 300 lens and turn it to a 400. What does that mean? I'll be able to reach out even further and get some photos of animals. Here is a Nikon 50 fixed millimeter. 1.4 aperture. What's that mean? That means really shallow depth of field. This is great lens. One of my favorite lenses for getting shots of people, and just have the photos that it gives me a nice feeling of intimacy. And that's one of the things I always want to accomplish in my photos: a sense of connection and intimacy in that 1.4 measure. This here is a zoom lens. This is another one of, I guess they're all my favorite lenses. This is a 24 to 70. 24 to 70 Nikon. 24 to 70. Nice wide angle for getting a broader perspective. And then this one. This is kind of like my backup travel lens. This is a beautiful 28 to 300. But the depth of field is not as sharp as what it is on this one. This is really, still pretty good lens. So if I lost everything else and I still had this, I'd still be pretty good shape. But this is a nice, versatile, all-around lens. Anyway, a lot of weight, all right? But I'm so committed to capturing this stuff in a way that makes a difference for you guys. You're gonna have good camera gear. It weighs, at least it does today. My little bag, stash bag of extra things in here for, like my little extra charger bag thing, extra charger. So if the camera, when the phone battery starts to die down, I can plug that in, give me a little extra charge. And this is my GoPro kit. I'm not going to go into everything here specifically, but you know, this is an awesome camera that gives me some great video footage, which is way cool. Anybody a GoPro fan out there? I am. The video on that thing, incredible. My computer. What's this orange thing on top? That's my external hard drive. Because I take tons of photos and video just eats up memory. So if you don't, you'll load it up all on your laptop and you'll slow it way down. So how do you store that? You put it on an external hard drive. My favorite brand? Lacey. This is a rugged brand. These guys have not failed me yet. Awesome. Just awesome piece of equipment. Toiletry bag. Boots. Hat. Sunglasses. Sunglasses. Binoculars. Okay, got it. Oh, my news pad. Always have a notebook. I am a journalist, so I especially like carrying this with me because it gives me that official look. Cords, card readers for your camera. Brendan Burchard pick. Live loving that. There you go. There's his name. If you haven't ever checked this guy out, I would, because this dude's got his up to go. This guy's cool. Right? And then this little bag here. Come over here, baby. Talk to Papa. Talk to me. First aid kit. Just band-aids and stuff like that. Travel towel. Bug spray. Some regular protein bars, meal in a bag, in a bar, right? Now I take a few of these, not too many, otherwise waste too much, right? And then I got some spillovers here that need to go into my toiletry bag because I'm still packing. Flashlight, especially these head torches. I like this one in particular. It's waterproof, works really good for me. Okay, voila. So I have a little bag like that to put all the stuff in. And it's squishable. Now, the last two musts that you must, I believe, everybody should have if you're going to go travel. First, a journal. Doesn't have to be as fancy as this one. This happens to be my beloved cover of my journal. If you look inside, it's all blank pages. Why? Because I'm going on a new journey now, right? So, the new journal for this particular journey. And then people sometimes ask me, what is the most important thing that you take in your travel? For me, it's always been this. It's been used and used, as you can see. These are photos from my home. A map that shows where I've been around the world, my family members. You can see that it's been passed around a lot. These photos have been with me all over the world, so they can see where I come from and where my life is like. And this gives me a chance to share with them, a little bit of my world. They love this. And what's this do? This allows me to break the ice with people, and in that moment, we start to create a friendship. And that's my journey. That's my packing tips for those who want to go travel. These are some of my lists. I might have left out something because I'm on a mad dash to try and put everything together before I go. But this is my stab at it. So this is just a reminder, that we live in a world that's amazing, that's filled with beauty and kindness and generosity and things like that are never ever going to make the headlines of CNN, things like that. And so rather than buy into that storyline that the world is a very, very scary place that we all need to be afraid of, 6 years of my life going through 55 countries have taught me something different, that the world is far more kind and beautiful and generous than what it's given credit for, man. So don't buy into that. And if you've got any inkling to go out and travel, trust that, because it's one of the most beautiful and rich things you can do. One of the coolest quotes I read here recently: there's only one thing that you can buy that will make you wealthy. You know what that is? Travel. It's true. So invest in yourself, invest in your heart and your spirit and your soul. Take a journey outside of what you know is familiar, and in that process, discover something new about yourself. Because this is an amazing way to live a life and a way to make a contribution to those around us. So, this is Dean Jacobs once again reminding you to check your compass, because you never know where you just might go when you explore with Dean. Rock on, baby. Live big, dream tall, and go explore with Dean.